that. I thought I was gonna vlog it, but honestly, it was just so relaxing. It just didn't feel right to take out the camera, even though so much of it was beautiful and amazing. I did take some clips, and so I'll show those to you here, but yeah, I had so much fun. It was so relaxing. It felt like, and I've never been on a cruise, but it did feel like we were on a cruise and we just were kind of, you know, bopping about inside the hotel the whole time, which was honestly the best way that we've done Vegas so far. Because we're kind of, okay, so we stayed at Fontainebleau. They have one in Miami and they built one in Vegas. It's been open since 2024 and we stayed Tuesday through Friday. So really just like peak chill time. Friday was obviously the busiest day and that's when we left. So it was amazing. We didn't really have to make reservations. We could go wherever we wanted. It wasn't like tons of crowds. Anyway, Fontainebleau is gorgeous. The hotel room was, again, just really beautiful. Everything in Vegas, I feel like is very luxurious, top-notch type of environment. And so I thought that was really fun. So we would wake up in the morning, we would go downstairs and head to the gym, and the gym is like Equinox level beautiful, except they even have like leather accents on some of the benches, and all the equipment is new. You can hook it up to your Apple Watch, which I really enjoyed, just to track the workout and things. So all of that was super fun. Then we would go to breakfast, and there are a few different options you can have for breakfast, but the best option, in my opinion, was La Fontaine. I took several videos of that restaurant because it was just so pretty. And we had amazing dishes from French toast to a lobster omelet. Raphael got like a really good burger one day, and we had this like baked egg dish that was really good. It was kind of reminiscent of a shashuka, if you've ever had that. But anyway, it was delicious. They even had these mini chairs that I honestly thought were for children, but when I pulled over a chair for my bag, the hostess brought over that mini chair, and the mini chairs are for your purses. Anyway, it was amazing. Love the restaurant. Also, they had really nice high-end shopping in Fontainebleau. They have like Gucci, they have Bottega Veneta, they have Zimmermann, Webster, and I'm sure more will come in, but all of those were really fun to just look around. I definitely tried on some dresses in Zimmermann. If you know me, you know that's like my weakness. It's where I spend way too much of my money when things go on sale, which is still very expensive. But I argue that I'm gonna be wearing these dresses when I'm 50. That's the argument. Anyway, price per wear, right? Anyway, I didn't buy anything, but I will show you a few of the outfits I put together, and beautiful, stunning. Like everything in Zimmermann is just like, the quality is 10 out of 10. I just wish the price was not so high. Anyway, it was lovely. The Fontainebleau also had an amazing food court, which is more casual food, but I will say it's still pretty pricey. But again, the food was amazing. There was this little health and wellness smoothie bar, I guess you would call it. And they had everything from smoothies to wraps, all kinds of stuff that you could get. And it was delicious. We had like a poke tuna wrap. We had a miso salmon wrap. Amazing. Both of them were 10 out of 10. They also had like a little lobster bar shack thing. And so I definitely got a lobster roll. They had ramen and burgers and pizza, and then they had ice cream too. So all in the food court. Not to mention some high-end dining, which was so good. We got deals through our credit card, and so we were able to go to breakfast every morning, basically free. I mean, they gave us like $70 to $100 to spend every day for breakfast, which is amazing. Definitely recommend that. So we were able to eat at La Fontaine, which is definitely like a higher end breakfast spot, but we were able to eat there free, which was really nice. And then they gave us dining out credit too. And so we went to a couple of restaurants. We went to this place called Mother Wolf, which was Italian. The service at Fontainebleau, by the way, is out of this world. Like, they treat you like your royalty is how it felt like. We get, a free appetizer. they're always there filling your water. They're asking you like what you would like all the time. It's just, it was really, it's hard to explain, but it was really nice. We went off the strip once to meet up with one of my friends who lives there, and I got to hang out with her kids, which was really fun. And then we met up with one of Raphael's business partners for dinner, and that restaurant was really good. So yeah, just a lot of really fun things to do, even though most of the time we were at the same hotel. The other thing we did inside the hotel was the Hall of Excellence, and you can look this up, but basically they have gathered all of like the world's greatest sports athletes memorabilia in one place, and it was amazing. I got to see the Aces trophy, which I learned was actually made by Tiffany, and everybody's name who won that year was inscribed on the bottom of the trophy, and I thought that was so cool. Also, Simone Biles, her jersey was there. Well, I don't think you can call it a jersey. I guess it's a leotard from when she was with the USA Olympics. LeBron's shoes, his first jersey, the rim where he broke the scoring record, like all kinds of stuff. Lots of Oprah Winfrey things. I will say they had tennis and hockey, and they even had music. Like, I think they had the Beatles, they had some Elvis Presley things, Muhammad Ali, boxing, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, it was really impressive. I know it was something Raphael really enjoyed when we went. I think that's pretty much the Vegas recap, except I went to the spa, and I really don't have any footage of the spa because they don't let you use your phone in there, but 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. It was wonderful, and yeah, I really needed that massage. It was just so luxurious, and they had like the saunas and the cold plunges and jacuzzis, and everything was just like spotless. So much fun. It would be a great girls trip. It's a great couples trip too, obviously, because we just went. But anyway, that was the trip. So let's go ahead and get into what we're all here for, which is what I got at the Sephora sale. I'm pretty much just going to tell you what I got, what I've purchased lately in general, because I have a few things to unbox with you. But let's go ahead and start with so I'm really excited about what I got at the Sephora sale. I didn't get that much, but I got enough to do some damage. I was influenced to buy several different things. So this, if you watched my last video, is no surprise, but I finally got my Caudalie, I think that's how you say it, but I got the resveratrol lift serum, and I got the refill, which is nice because once you buy the bottle, you never have to buy it again, and then you just buy refills, and I always try my best to wait till it goes on sale, but this is the refill, and it's all you do is squeeze it right back into the bottle that you bought the first time. So this is my third refill of this. I love how this feels on my skin. It's supposed to help lift and plump and tighten, etc. But I really like it. So I'm happy I got this at the sale. The next thing that I got is the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I swear by this stuff. I think it's just so good. The other one that I got for a really long time was the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, which is also really good. But I just have found Hourglass to be so premium. I really like it, and they're almost the same price. So if you're gonna spend your money, I would spend it at Hourglass. I have a lot of Hourglass makeup. So anyway, I really love this. Again, this is my third bottle of this, so definitely my main foundation. I'm very excited to use it. I used literally the last drops of my foundation today. So I'm excited to have a brand new one and be able to do my makeup properly. Okay, the next thing I got was this Perfect Strokes Longwear Gel Eyeliner in True Brown by Rare Beauty. It's like one of these retractable pencils. So yeah, we'll see how that works. Brow Harmony Flexible Lifting Gel. I've heard a lot of people talk about this. I was using Anastasia, which I really like, but I noticed it was giving me those like little white flakes at the end, which is not cute. So we're gonna try this one. I think this is their full size, but it comes like this, and let's try it right now. Why not? Okay. Sorry if I look crazy. I'm just using my mirror here too. It's hard to do makeup when you can't really see, but you can kind of see how it's fluffed up my eyebrows a little bit. Anyway, and then I am really excited about these. These are the Tarte Macaron, or Macaroon. I don't know how you say this. I think it's Macaron. Sculpt and Bronze. This is the color I got. What does it say? Cinnamon Roll. I got the Cinnamon Roll color. And then I also got the Macaroon Blush and Glow. And this is the color, which is Honey Blossom. They actually sold out of this online, but I was able to get it in store. So I'm really excited about both of these. Let's go ahead and open these up. So this is the blush. I already have some blush on because I'm obsessed with the Dior blush that I bought, which is like a stick. Obsessed. But I couldn't resist these. How cute. So this is the Tarte, and you open it up. And so the reason why I love this so much is because it comes with this really beautiful shimmer. And then inside the lid, you've got your cream version of this blush. So yeah, I definitely want to try this. I even brought my brush to give this a try. I like to do cream first. So, ooh, it's a lot of color. And then we'll go in with, ooh, this is very sparkly. Okay. I'm gonna be very pink today. Hard to tell what that looks like in the camera, but I think it looks good. It's a really pretty shimmer, but I just love this packaging. I think Selena Gomez also did packaging similar to this, but I like the color of this because it's not gonna get dirty. So anyway, that's the blush. And then let's open the bronzer, and I have a different brush for that. My brushes are the Hourglass ones. Again, Hourglass is just top notch. Ooh, so this is the bronzer, and I think it is the same concept. Yep, you've got this powder, and then you've got the cream. So I'm gonna go in with this brush. Again, I am not the expert in this. But I kind of have a general gist. Okay, I'm gonna have to go fix some of this in the mirror. So let me go look at it, and then I will come right back. But this, I think I really like it. Okay, I really like how that looks. It's very warm, and I love that. So that wraps up my Tarte purchase. I thought these were just so cute. Like, imagine pulling these out, and you've got the like cream and the powder in one little tin. I do really like that. These are rivaling my Hourglass ones, and they're a lot cheaper. So I was like, let me just try these. Again, they're just adorable. I think they're so cute. Again, I got the Cinnamon Roll color and the Honey Blossom, and I'm obsessed. So I got one more thing in the Sephora sale. I dropped my bag, and I only have lip liner on because I wanted to put this beautiful Dior Addict Lip Glow Oil. So it looks like this. I got the color in Rosy Candy. It is sparkly, which is different. I usually wear I think it's just rose. I gotta look at the color again, but I wanna get the blush stick in that color too, but they were sold out. It was not in store. I think I can buy it online still, but look at how pretty this is. Again, a bit of a premium price point, which is why I try to get it on sale, but I just love the way this lip oil feels. It's so glossy, but not super sticky, and I like that it's lip oil. I'm not eating it, but it feels good. Oh, I think that's so pretty. I love it. Again, perfect for spring. I love these lip oils. Yeah, the other one I have is not sparkly. This one's got a lot of sparkle in it, but it's fun. I think it's fun. Okay, that wraps up my Sephora sale haul. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it inspires you to go get some of the things you want at the Sephora sale. But I really like this eyebrow gel. I think that turned out really good. And obviously, I will keep you posted on how all this stuff wears. But as you saw, I think the blush and the bronzer look really good. And I love the lip oil. So pretty much the only thing I haven't really tried is this, which is the eyebrow pencil. But I think I'm really going to like it. Anyway, let's do a couple other unboxings since we are together. And then we will kind of wrap it up. The final thing I have to unbox with you are these shoes. So I ordered these a little while ago and they finally came in. They actually took a little bit to get here. I do really like the box. It's cute. When you open it, it's all green in here. It says, designed to carry you comfortably, stylishly, and confidently in any direction you choose. So I got these shoes from this website, Margot, and they did a collaboration with an influencer I follow. Her name's Julia. I do not know how to say her last name, but it starts with a B. Anyway, she has an Instagram where she shares all of her fashion, etc., lifestyle. And the stuff that she wears is very high end, but it's fun to get inspo and just see what's out there. But she did this collaboration with Margot and I was so excited. It comes with a little dust bag here because I just think that these are the perfect shoes for all the spring and summer dresses that I know I'm going to be wearing. So here are the shoes, almost like a ballet flat, but really a mule. I love the raffia woven details here, how they go horizontally across the toe box. Something that really drew me to this brand, not only Julia and her collaboration with them, but they come in narrow sizing. And for me, my feet are really narrow and I'm so happy with these because most of the time when I get flats like this, there'll be a gap between my foot and this top part of the shoe and my foot just ends up slipping and sliding around the whole thing. But this narrow width here and from the top to the top of my foot fit perfectly. I've already kind of tried them on, but I did order 2 pair because I wasn't sure if the narrow were like what would work because I've never had this brand before. But I'm pleased to report that the narrow worked just fine. And it's funny because the actual size 9 hasn't come in yet. And they reached out to me and said like, hey, sorry, our shipping was, off date. And so I was able to just say, can you just cancel those? Because I'm going to keep these. So that really worked out. Dealing with returns is a little bit of a hassle, but I feel like it's worth it when it comes to shoes if they offer, free returns or whatever. So I'm very happy that I was able to do that without having to do the return. But anyway, these are the shoes I got. I'm very excited to try these. And yeah, that is the video for today. And I just so appreciate you watching and hanging out with me this morning. And I hope you have a beautiful Sunday.